Wishes it could do those things.
Looks like it's 9 o'clock. If everyone wants to join me in the pledge. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome to our first meeting for 2023. Our first order of business is to nominate a president. Do we have any nominations?
I'll make a motion to nominate Jordan Brewer president.
I'll second.
Jordan,
Okay.
it looks like we've approved you as president.
All right. Thank you. I look forward to serving again another year and working with these guys. We had a good 22 and we'll continue to build off of it. So next up, I'll entertain a motion for vice president for 2023.
I'll make the motion that Josh become our vice president.
I will second that. Okay. We will continue on.
Thanks.
I heard that train come by.
Yeah.
Next item is the public comment, which would be for anyone not on the agenda. I do not see any, so we will continue to move forward. Rick, you're on the docket. Good morning.
Nothing really changed out the highway department. We're still hauling stone. Last week we was able to put a pipe in and change a tile across the road. I decided to go a different direction on my choice for clerk. And so I have a resume from a lady that I'm going to interview Wednesday at 1 o'clock if anybody's interested in attending.
Thank you, Rick.
Thanks, Rick.
That's all I have. If anybody has any objections or wants to come by the highway department Wednesday at 1, why, let me know, okay?
Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
Thanks, Rick.
Thanks. All right, next up is Liz with the area plan update.
Good morning, and
Morning, Liz.
I guess Happy New Year. So, just have a couple quick updates, just for the sake of information. One, the house in Antioch that we're working on, there on the west side of the road, that just sold to Carlos Garcia. So we are going to follow up on that, and typically when we get a sale of a house that we haven't yet gotten to where we're tearing down, we send a letter to the new owner and let them know the situation, and then sometimes they'll contact us and they've got a plan, and then we work with that. If not, then at least they're aware when we, follow up with enforcement. So
I think they have the
Somebody's there
plan.
working on it.
Yeah,
I'm hoping they do.
they've already started
So-
putting a new roof on it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been told they're planning on fixing it up, so we'll.
Okay, well, then we'll need to get a hold of them anyway, because they
Yeah.
may not be aware they need
Building
to get
permit.
permits, so. But anyway, I'm guardedly hopeful that will resolve. To the house in Michigan Town, which they're on their 90-day, period to get a bond, which we don't yet have, so they can get a permit. But I did have an email this morning from a licensed engineer who did walk through it just this last week, and has a few recommendations on some things that need to be taken care of for stability on some roof lines. But that was, I think, their last piece they needed to get done before bonding. So I am also hopeful we're going to see that bond pulled and
Perfect.
be able to issue a permit, but with the financial ability that if they don't follow through, the commissioners will have some ability to either finish it or do something with it, and it's, it doesn't just keep getting passed and bumped year after year. And then the final thing I've got is not an emergency, but it's that time of year to start noting we need to be thinking about mowers and mowing contracts. And if you're going to put out bids or, who you're going to have a contract with for next year. Kat wasn't sure if the person currently mowing may or may not be interested for next year, so we might not want to wait until March if that turns out to be the case.
Can we follow up to find out if they are interested? I mean, to me, we would just continue as we have. It's seemed to work, and I know
If
we
it
don't get
works,
a
yeah.
tremendous amount of interest in that contract anyway, so
Yeah.
that would probably be the first
I
step.
think
in
it's
my-
it's a lot of work. That contract is frequently people don't complain about a property when the grass is 9 inches. They wait till it's 4 feet, and
Right.
it's a major equipment challenge to, to knock down. So, so yeah, is that something, I mean, I can ask Kat to call and ask, but I don't know. I think in the
can
past,
check.
one of you has had a contact with him.
Yeah, I'll text him.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, it seemed like one of you knew him, more personally. So yeah, just let us know. But I just thought this morning, well, it's that time of year I should start mentioning this so that when it is time to mow, we've got all our ducks in a row and it's not any kind of rushed crisis. So that's all I have, at least as far as I got in the hour I've been in the office this morning. So if you have anything for me,
I do, but would you rather me email you or?
it's up
It's
to
a
you.
property complaint in Jefferson. I know
Okay.
Jefferson's not gonna be our responsibility for too much longer, but
That's okay. We're still following up on enforcement in Jefferson until annexation occurs.
it's right on the corner of County Road 450 West and Old West State Road 28.
Which corner?
The northwest corner.
Okay, I'm
There's an
familiar
old-
with it.
There's a
It's-
business there, and there seems to be quite an accumulation of,
Yep, it's not actually a legal business. It is a
well, yeah, I don't know for
random
sure that
person,
it's a
but
business.
it's a recurring violation over the years that every
Okay.
so often we have to clean up. So we will follow up.
All right, thank you.
Not an issue. So and then I do have a complaint. I guess that reminded me. I have a complaint on some behavior of workers out at the solar farm. So I'm going to follow up on that today, and if I need to, I may send a follow-up email so you're aware. But wanted to let you know that I was fielding one, and I'll try to do what I can to at least reach out to the landowner and see if there's anything reasonably that can be done. But if it would help, I may reach out to see if the commissioner maybe can reach out as well to
Okay.
Okay.
them. All right?
The only thing I guess I would add is, we do have funds for, property demo again in the budget. So if we have any that need addressed, outside of what we've talked about, which kind of seem like maybe they're gonna be repurposed and which is
Yep.
the better choice, but just to be on the radar that we do have money available. for
I
that.
appreciate you reminding me of that. And we will, here over the next month, I'll start putting together end-of-year reports,
Okay.
both from a planning perspective, but then also I'm going to try to pull together all of the outstanding commissioner violations, so we can bring a master report and look through it. And along with that, we'll look at if there's anything that it makes sense to go ahead and take action on.
Okay,
So, all right.
great, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Liz.
Okay, since we met 5 days ago, not a lot happened with the holidays, so we don't have any old business or new business. I'll move on to department heads, if we have any department heads that would like to come before us. Nope, okay, we'll keep moving forward then. Commissioner reports, has anything happened that the commissioners would like to report?
I have nothing to add.
Nothing.
Okay, I have one that I forgot about last week. We did receive the funding for the opioid settlement. And I talked to Laura Archibald, and the committee's gonna bring us recommendations at our next meeting. So we'll put that on the agenda, and they'll be bringing how to utilize those funds, so. That, we'll move forward. We do have some claims. So the first claim is from December 30th in the amount of $45,991.07, and a biweekly claim dated January 3rd of 2023 in the amount of $347,012.54.
Motion to approve claims.
Second.
Okay, motion carries 3-0 to approve the claims. Next, we have our minutes from the December 29th meeting.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, motion carries 3-0 to approve minutes, and there was no payroll as we took care of that on December 29th. So with that, I will see if there's any other business that needs to come before the commissioners today. Okay, seeing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn, and we'll reconvene on January 18th.
So moved.
Second.
That's
Thank
the
you.
record. I think my best was like 15 minutes.
9 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Usually that's the way it goes with you.